Hey everyone, I hope you're good, and once again welcome back to my new video one. So basically in today's video I'm just going to talk about a very important topic. It might bore you, it might, I can say that it's a very boring topic, but first of all let me reveal the topic. What is the topic all about? So the topic is being English, oh sorry, what is the topic? I forgot that also. Yeah, I remembered. So basic English speaker versus advanced English speaker. Okay, on this topic I'm gonna talk about what I have learned as a English speaker. I am not a qualified, or I would not say that I'm a perfect English speaker in my journey also. Just I'm here to just tell you what I have learned in my English journey. Okay, and what is the best thing I can tell you to just boost your English communication skills. So yeah, this is the topic, and I hope that you understood the topic. So without wasting any further second, I think we should deep dive into the main content. So as you know that I have been making content for more than 1.5 months without skipping any single day, and I know that I love it this thing, and I don't want to break any single day in this journey, or while improving my communication skills in particular English language. And why did I just choose particular language or English language to just enhance my English communication skills? Because in future I'm just going to do a freelancing. I'm gonna do crack the international client. So in that journey it will be helping me to just crack international client and to communicate what they want as a service provider. Okay, I'm gonna provide a video editing service to them so that it can help me, and it can literally give me a X result. I don't know what the specific result it will give me, but yeah, definitely it will boost my confidence, it will boost my the packaging. Okay, so everything it will be kind of a benefit, I can say that. Okay, so but as you know that, as you can judge on the basis of my English communication skills, on the basis of video which I post every day on Instagram and YouTube video. So from those videos you can judge me how well I can speak English. But I also can say that I'm very beginner English speaker. I do not understand very advanced speaker. I do not understand very fancy word or very advanced vocabulary, to be honest. So I'm just a beginner and just trying to figure out how can I enhance my English journey. How can I enhance my English communication skills? Okay, there are plethora of people who are trying, who are not trying, who are speaking very good than me, who is teaching very good than me, and who are speaking, I can't explain that thing in the words, but yeah, they're doing very absolutely amazing thing. But one thing I have learned, that if I will be just practicing whatever I have been practicing for more than 1.5 months, so I will be stuck in the, I will be yeah, what is the sentence I should use in this situation? I will stuck in this situation for the rest of my life if I will just practicing whatever I have been practicing. Okay, if I will continue that thing for the 5 months, for the 4 months, or for the 5 years, so I will be in the same situation wherever I am right now. Okay, so there is something I need to learn to just understand how, what is the structure, what are the sentence structure to use, and to tell you, to make you understand what one thing in a different kind of a sentence with a different kind of a sentence. Okay, so nowadays I think I should start learning about the actually what is the real meaning of English communication skills as a public speaker, as a storyteller also. I have been watching, to be, before making this video I was watching a channel named Kitabi Cabins. Yeah, there is a computer, so I'm just watching on my screen. So Kitabi Cabins, so, she speaks good English, very good English. I am impressed by her. I love it. I love her content, and I'm thinking, after watching her content, I just compared myself with her. I was just saying, you are speaking very good, very worse in terms of in terms of her. Okay, so she speaks very good, very good. I love it, that content, and the way she speak, the way she makes you understand, that thing is very good, to be honest. Yeah, so I realized that I speak very basic, very beginner English, and I know that I have to improve a lot in terms of my structure, in terms of my pronunciation, in terms of my sentence structure, pitch and pace level. There are so many things where I have to work on, where I have to give my 110%. But that doesn't mean that I have to stop making content. Okay, I know there are bad things, there are areas of improvement in my journey, and I will be working on that thing. No, I'm not working right now, to be honest. I will start working on those loopholes, on those, you know, hurdles which is, you know, I think stopping me to not produce the best content in English language as I can produce, but those things are not letting me to produce. Why? Because I don't have knowledge about those kind of things. And it doesn't mean that I cannot gather the knowledge. Of course, there are plethora of options. There are multiple options on the internet, on the platform, where I can learn about these kind of things which I just told you about. Okay, the pitch and pace level, the pronunciation and accent. Okay, so all about this thing. Okay, so if you are also beginner and just trying to figure out how can I start my English journey, so I think you should just start it. You just have to start. Don't worry about the people, what kind of a English they're speaking right now. They have worked a lot in terms of improving their English language. Okay, so you're just starting out from zero, from day 30, whatever the day your is. Okay, so just have to just start, because I started very early, to be honest. If I would say that I started English practicing for 1.5 year. I was not practicing on a continuous basis, but yeah, someday I was practicing, someday I was not practicing. But yeah, since I started this making content, so from that day to till now, I have been making content without skipping any single day. And I know that whenever I just say these things, so I repeat this specific line. I have been making content for without making, breaking any single day. I know this. Why? Because this gives you a purpose. This gives you a little bit motivation. Okay, so that you can start also, that if I can do, so of course you can do it. I think you can do it 100x better than me. Why? Because I came from a Hindi background. Hindi means Hindi medium. Okay, I didn't know that how to read in English. I didn't know that how to write in English. I didn't even know that how to spell that word in English language. And I know that this sounds like a very beginner, very basic, very worst condition which I was facing at back time. Okay, in the past. Okay, and it was actually I was facing. I'm not just here to just make you motivate towards just learning the English language, but this is the situation where I was facing right now. That is the situation where I was in that time. This is the future. This was my past, and I knew that if I will not do anything, so the thing will stay in my journey, in my life, for the end of my life, and which I didn't want to let happen. So I decided to just join an institute, and luckily I found out, FEA is the best course. I talked about the FEA in so many videos, so you can just go and watch about those videos. I'm not going to tell you about the same information, because that will not give you any extra thing. Okay, because I have already told you. I have already told you about the thing. Yeah, that's it. So if you just practicing, I'm not talking about only English practicing. If you suppose that you are learning a skill which is web development, app development, and UI UX designing, whatever you are learning right now, if you are practicing whatever you know, whatever you have in your mind, if you're just practicing that thing, so you will not become the better version of yourself, because you are just practicing whatever you know. That let me give you a practical example from my journey, from my English speaking journey. For 1.5 months, I am just practicing whatever I know. Okay, whatever the information I have in my mind, whatever I know in terms of the knowledge, in terms of the skill, in terms of the everything, I'm just putting that thing in English language. Apart from that thing, I'm not doing anything. Okay, so that is the biggest, I think I would say that is the biggest hurdle or problem or mistake which I'm doing right now, because I'm not improving in terms of communication, in terms of also not understanding what to learn, how to learn, what should I learn, that I can sound like a British or American, or I can sound like a very advanced speaker. Okay, these are the things I'm not learning, and I should learn it. I know this is a very important, but this is the difference between a beginner English speaker versus advanced English speaker. And this is I think this is the difference which makes you very fast learner. Okay, because you understand what is the actual way to learn English very faster. in a very fast way. Okay, so that's why this becomes very important. This becomes very important, that everybody has to understand. Otherwise you will be at the same level wherever you are right now. If you don't understand what are the things are making the person very smart, making the person very advanced in that specific in that specific domain, or in that specific area of life, whatever you're doing right now, you must be studying, you must be what is that job you must be going in a job, you must be you must be also making content on YouTube, on Instagram, whatever you're doing right now. So just figure out how many people are doing the exact same thing which you're doing, and has grown a lot in their life, and what you are not doing that they are doing, but you are not doing in your life. So I think you should apply that thing. I'm not just giving you just do extraordinary thing which nobody has done it in their life, because that is a not I would say practical thing or in reality. Okay, why? Because that thing becomes, or that thing happens once you have so many things, once you got so many things in your life, and then you can imagine that okay, I can make something out of the world, out of the box also. So, but first in a beginner phase, in a initial days, you just have to follow whatever the person has followed and become successful, and just you have to replicate. Okay, duplicate, not duplicate, replicate. Suppose that if you want to go on a content creation journey, so just figure out the same person in your domain, in your niche, in your content creation journey, and figure out what they are doing and how you can replicate in a different kind of a style. This is what I'm just trying to make you understand. Okay, and if you like this video, I know what to do. You know what to do after watching this video. I know that you didn't waste your time after watching this video. I always keep it in my mind, whoever is sorry something is happening here, so that's why I'm fumbling out, words is not coming very clearly. So whosoever is watching my content, I must say that you will never waste your time after watching my content, because I know I respect your time and I respect my time also. I don't want to waste your time plus my time also, because time is very valuable. Time is more valuable than money. You will remember, because I have already realized that what is the importance of time. And sayonara for watching my content. So what is that? I'll see you in the next content, in the next videos. Till then, keep learning and keep exploring your life.